everyone, and welcome to the Swans Wages YouTube channel. And today I'm going to bring a video of Swans news. Transfer targets here again. It's a bit windy here in Swansea, to be fair, but it's nice and warm, so I'm enjoying the weather, enjoying the summer off. Obviously now season's finished, pre-season's been announced, fixtures have been announced, just waiting for the kit and some sign-ins. Yeah, hopefully the kit will be announced shortly, and hopefully it's a nice kit. The last couple of years we had some decent kits, but I'm not quite sure what the away kit's going to be, because we all know what the home kit's usually is, white and black usually. And this year I hope it's something a bit different, something not we always do, if you know what I mean. So hopefully that's good, but let's get into this episode. Transfer target which we'll be talking about is Reece James. Yes, the Chelsea youngster. People will probably know him for his time at Wigan last season, where he did exceptionally well. Can play a numerous number of positions, such as right back and CDM. He usually plays right back, but the last couple of months for Wigan, he played CDM and he excelled in that position. And that's the position Swansea want to strengthen in. In all honesty, it'll probably be an upgrade on Jay Fulton. Obviously you've got Grimes and Byers. Byers had a good season last season, but if we do want to push on in the Championship now, we do need somebody a bit better than George Byers. But that just shows how well George has done this season, because at the start of the season he was under 23. He's got a couple of games, went back to the under 23s, but then since Fur was injured all the time, he came in and stepped up to the mark. He did exceptionally well. I like George. I still keeping him in around the first team. Wouldn't send him around to the under 23s, but it'll push George to do well, even better. It'll push Grimes and Fulton to do better. So it'll be a great signing for the Swans. I can't see him going in at full back, as we've got Connor Roberts, Kyle Norton, Declan John. Grimes can play full back as well. I can't see him getting in at right back, because we've got Roberts and Norton usually plays on the left. So I think if he does come in, it'll be CDM, but I can't really see Chelsea letting him leave, as Chelsea need to have a few English players for the Champions League spots. So be interested to see what happens with Reece James, but I'd 100% take him at the Swans. It's unlikely to happen, but it will be a great signing for the Swans, and let's just hope that Chelsea decide to let him. The person I'll be talking about is Oli McBurnie. No, not a signing rumoured to be at Swans, but a rumoured player set to leave Swansea City. Sheffield United and Brighton are really interested in him, but Sheffield United are going ahead in the race, and apparently has set to bid 15 million for Oli McBurnie. That's a really good deal. That's a really good set of money for Swansea if that happens, but I don't think we can let Oli McBurnie leave at any cost, especially as we've only got two recognised strikers in the first team, and Baker Richardson isn't, well, he hasn't grown to his potential yet. He's still got plenty of growth though, and McBurnie is a brilliant striker now. He's done it two consecutive seasons in the Championship, half a season with Barnsley, and last season he scored about 23 or 24 goals in all competitions for the Swans. So as somebody which we can't let go of any sort of cash. 15 million is a really good bid. It's not a bid Swansea will turn down instantly. I think they'll be looking into the deal, but I really hope we don't let Oli McBurnie go, especially because Daniel James has left now, so that's loosened our attacking options a lot. And I think if we let Oli McBurnie go, then it's going to be really hard to replace him. Can he do in the Prem? It'll be interesting to find out if he does move to Sheffield United or Brighton. I don't think he's ready for the Premier League yet. I think he should stay at the Swans and continue to grow, but I wouldn't blame him if he left, but I'd be quite angry with the board and owners if they decide to let Oli leave. Obviously, Steve Cooper's come in now, and he's got a tough job already at the Swans. He's got to replace Daniel James. He's got to strengthen several positions, such as possibly the goalkeeper, which we've got to look at. Yeah, so McBurnie's linked with Sheffield United. My honest thoughts are, do not let him go at 15 mil. If it was something a bit better, then I'd probably think about it, but I can't see Oli leaving, especially with South Wales derby and the anticipation he's caused the Swans fans when he's been tweeting and Instagram and all that. But McBurnie is his prize asset at the Swans, and his growth for the Swans has been incredible. Hopefully he continues to stay and decides to stay, but at the end of the day it's not down to McBurnie, it's down to the owners, Trevor Birch people like that who decide if McBurnie will go. So leave down in the comments, would you let Oli McBurnie go for 15 million? Personally, my last transfer target for the Swans, which have been, it's not been rumoured yet, but I can see it happening, is Ben Woodburn to the Swans. Obviously, Ben Woodburn is a Welsh international, scored against Austria, I believe, and when we won 1-0 a few years back. That was a crucial goal. But Ben Woodburn now plays for Liverpool, was on loan to Sheffield United for the first part of the season last year, and he didn't play much, and he didn't really, well, to be fair, Sheffield United are quite defensive team, and then they push on the front foot then when they tackle and stuff like that. But Ben Woodburn really didn't suit Chris Wilder's style of play. I think you'd suit our style of play brilliantly as we play attacking football. We're trying to build something under Steve Cooper, and obviously Steve Cooper knows Ben Woodburn from his time at Liverpool. I think Liverpool would be willing to let him go out on loan as long as it's the right club. As a youngster, if you go to a loan club and you don't really perform well, or you don't get chosen, then that can put you down. But hopefully Ben Woodburn hasn't been put down in them sort of aspects, and hopefully he decides to come here, because I would take him. He can play central attacker, midfielder and winger, which is something we need to add more, as the only player who can really play. Well, we've got a few players who can play in those sort of roles, but could Ben Woodburn be a potential replacement for Daniel James? Of course, he's not as good as Daniel James, but he can grow, and obviously he's Welsh, so he'll suit the area. He'll be close to his family, who I believe live in Wales. Yeah, so I think his transfer makes sense if it does happen. I hope it does happen. Of course, Ben Woodburn hasn't gone in the Welsh squad as late, as he hasn't been playing, but it's no point of him staying at Liverpool and rotting on the bench. Can't get on the bench, well, under 23s, I guess. But if he does come here, I can see him being a first team regular, and hopefully Swansea can get Ben Woodburn. That's it from me for today's episode. Thanks for all the support again, it's been incredible. Also a shout out to Adam Riccatato, who helps me out a lot with this channel with thumbnails, editing. So thanks to him, because he helps me a lot on this channel. Yeah, but thanks for all watching this. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm not sure if it's been a bit windy, but I got my headphones on, so I can't do nothing about the wind, can I? I'm not God. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you could leave a like, comment and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And the only thing I'd say lastly, on a sour note, I'd say, is Graham Potter. Of course, Brighton, well, he spotted at Fratton Park a few months back when they played Sunderland in the semi-finals of the playoffs. And he was still Swansea manager at those in that coming days, and he was scouting somebody from Portsmouth. But it turns out he's actually signed for Brighton now, that Clark. So it was a bit unprofessional of Potter to be there, because he was still the Swansea boss and he was going to play for Brighton. Unless the deal was already agreed before, then that's alright. But still, I still like Potter. Hope he does well at Brighton. I understand if fans are not happy with him, but we've got Steve Cooper now. We've got to carry on and see what he does. So again, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Would you accept 50 million for McBurnie? And I'll see you guys next time.